Hey guys, welcome to our live reaction for Fate Apocrypha, Episode 1. I'm Hells and joining me is Kerry.
Hi guys. So it's read as A4 what? What language is that?
Apocrypha, I don't actually know how this is supposed to be pronounced properly either. I'm just like, I think it's Apocrypha,
What does it
or
mean?
I have no idea. Like, legit
We'll
no
find
idea.
out, I guess.
Yeah. So Kerry, do you follow any Nasuverse, Type Moon stuff?
Well, only the anime. I guess the Stay Night and Zero. That's all.
So you watch Fate Stay Night?
And Zero.
But you didn't watch Unlimited Blade Works.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. Well, this isn't exactly related to any of them, but yeah. I watched all three Fate Ilya and play Fate Grand Order. So excuse me if I squeal like a little girl if some characters I know slash or have show up here. Yeah, just
Okay.
saying. And let's just start in 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, for people who don't know, this isn't actually like an original thing. They've made Apocrypha before. Not as an anime, but like it's not like they just made shit up. No.
Oh. So hell, setting is the same, right? Wizards summon servants to fight for the Holy Grail.
Uh, Correct and incorrect. Apocrypha is very different from other Nasuverse because here there are two sides.
So not six sides, only two sides.
No. So it used to be seven servants,
I meant seven.
and then seven masters, right? Here
Ah,
there are two sides with eight servants each.
oh, wow.
Also, wow, they just murdered people. Is this by again Orobuchi? Actually, I haven't checked.
Why
Ah,
are
yeah,
those
like
chicks just
here
now
has
not wearing any armor?
which one?
The one that get killed. That's why they
Oh,
get killed, because they are not wearing any armor.
those were the mages. These are the not mages. As you might have guessed from the way they are using swords, they are both saber classes. This is what I meant by there are two sides. By the way, these both have showed up in. Oh yeah, that helmet is fucking awesome. And this sword is also fucking awesome. Take a look at that. Holy shit.
Oh, so she's Saber.
Ah, it's not just any saber. Actually, you've seen her in Fate Stay Night before.
Saber really?
The red one.
Oh, Saber of Black.
Yeah. The black one you haven't seen because he's not in FSN. The red
Oh,
one
yeah.
you've seen a glimpse of.
Oh, John.
Correct, this is John, except she is not any of the seven classes. Her class type is ruler.
It'll be fun if someone summon a class. And what's the class? It's a villager.
But if we go by Fire Emblem, Villager is actually the best class. It's just
Indeed.
a bitch to level.
Yeah, that's why it'll be awesome. Meanwhile, these two are still charging their laser.
So yeah, do you know who the red one is yet?
Siegfried?
The black one is, because he said Balmung.
Oh.
The red one, however.
Arturia then. Arturia Lily something?
No, that is incorrect.
Oh.
She is, however, related to Arthur.
Guinevere?
Nope.
Arthur's mother?
Nope. You're almost
I have
there.
no idea then.
No, you're almost there.
Arthur's father.
Try the other way.
Arthur's son.
Correct. That's why I said.
What the fuck is going on?
I guess this is a bit of a flashback. Actually, this is quite a bit of a flashback. So, if you remember correctly, in FSN, Fate's Stay Night, the one that's like 15 years ago, something like that, there was a flashback of Arthur getting stabbed by Mordred. No, wait. Yeah, was it getting stabbed by Mordred or stabbing Mordred? One or the other.
Oh.
Yeah, that Mordred.
Oh, so this is magic school, like in Hogwarts. I mean, like where Velvet studied.
Yes, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually know much about Apocrypha other than there are the ones I basically said. Two sides, shit happens. The 8 servants each side.
Man, that's a funny eyes. So among the things shown just now, was there a face hugger?
Not that I can see. Maybe the jars behind. Oh, so this is in the future. Third? So that's before Fuyuki. Fuyuki was 4th, if I remember.
Oh, there is a timeline?
No,
I
Fate
thought it
Zero was
messed up.
4th, and Fate Stay Night or Unlimited Blade Work was 5th, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Or was it 5th and 6th? Something like that. Is that El Meloy? Holy shit. That's
I thought it's
Waver.
Velvet. Yeah, it's Velvet.
Was his full name actually Waver Velvet? I can't
Waver
remember.
Velvet.
Okay.
Wait, Fate Zero is the first one, right?
Hmm?
The first war is Zero, right?
No. Zero
No?
is like the 4th or the 5th war.
Why do they even bother calling it Zero?
Because that's the prologue to Fate Stay Night, I guess. Also, that's the one where everything starts to fuck up.
So before that, everything was okay?
No, but like, in Fate Zero, excuse the spoilers, but you probably should have watched Fate Zero anyway because it's a bit old now. Everything's fucked up. The judges intervened and manipulated the result, and then there was a leftover servant who survived until the next war, etc. It's fucked.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was Waver for a second.
Apparently not.
So it's Peter Pan.
I think if Peter Pan fused his soul with a baby.
Michael something?
Also, if it's eternal youth, wouldn't you go closer to like Elizabeth Bathory or something like that, along those lines? You know, drinking bloods of virgins.
Nah, he can just use the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah, you've seen what happened if you use the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah, actually, no one used the Holy Grail, so I didn't really know.
Right. You only saw the black shit spewing out. Whatever. Just go on with this for now. They do not look like very good masters. At least 3 of them didn't look like good masters.
Yeah. What the hell is Kabbalic?
Kabbalic cult-ish?
Not the clock tower. What will happen to the Caesar guy?
Who?
Let me guess, they all died. Oh, okay, never mind.
So you're almost correct. One of them.
I'm 49. I know. I'm 49 out of 50 correct.
Yeah. Okay, you can sort of guess who did this now.
The caster from Zero.
Uh,
This is why you wear armor. Why none of them wear armor?
no, as in like from how those guys died.
Oh, Mephistopheles.
What the fuck isn't Mephistopheles a demon? No.
Whoa,
Also,
so who is that?
Mephistopheles wasn't Mephisto a servant in FGO now?
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
sure
what
he's
I
a
thought.
caster. No, he's a terrorist. He uses time bombs.
So Yakdama Yak Millennia is the Black Master.
Yes.
I mean, the leader of the Black.
Correct.
Why is it called
See,
Black and
now
Red?
this says 7-on-7. It doesn't work 7-on-7. I do not get this chessboard. It's 7x7 instead of 8x8. How do you play chess with that shit?
Just eliminate all the pawns.
No, like it's 7x7. It's not 8x8. The board.
Just eliminate the rook then. No, eliminate the king because it's useless.
It doesn't even have kings. It has 7 classes and 7 masters. And then 7 classes and 7 masters.
I guess you just take one of its kind from the chessboard.
I guess. Seriously. So you could have summoned any of the 12.
I guess.
And then you get the SSR. Well, second
You
SSR.
may even summon the guy who cleans the table.
No, it has to be the heroic, right? It has to be a heroic thing. So you know.
Yes. Oh, Miles Edgeworth. What the?
Oh my god, are those from Full Metal Alchemist? They both the ones on the car just now, the 2 on the left.
Oh, not again.
Seriously,
The church are on their side.
Oh wait, what the fuck? That was a master? I thought that was a servant.
I have no idea because I have never seen any trailer about this anime.
Yeah, so That was supposed to be a servant, at least in Fate Grand Order. And if I remember correctly, he is supposed to be a servant.
What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay. What's that? Medusa's snake hand?
No. He's using the see, Shiro. Amakusa Shiro.
Oh, I thought the
He
Shiro
is
from the other
supposed to
one.
be ruler class, same as John.
I thought Emiya Shiro.
Yeah, well, no. I'm not sure if this is like somewhere further in the future or like a parallel world.
Yeah, that's what makes me think the timeline's jumbled instead. Is
Uh,
this?
I'm not even gonna try to comprehend the rules.
So how did they say his name again? Millennium or something?
Ix Millennial or some shit like that. Oh wow, that's Castor actually. Not that I remember who that was, but I know that was one of the servants.
So that's a servant? I thought that's just
Correct. This is a Castor servant. I can't remember the name.
Oh,
though.
this one. Okay.
Yeah, the guy
Is
in
that
blue.
a droid behind him?
Afisa Bron? Nope, doesn't.
Oh, that's a golem, not a droid. Okay.
Yeah, but he's the servant. He's just smart enough to make a factory to make more golems.
How come they
Oh
are
my god,
already
those are
allowed?
droids from Star Wars. At least,
Yeah, told you.
it seriously looks like the droid from Star Wars 1.
Homunculus. So many.
I, I'm confused. How come they already have underwear inside the tubes?
Yes,
Wouldn't
they
that be
put some
like
underwear.
very hard to do?
I guess they get daily maintenance or weekly maintenance.
But they're homunculus. Usually people don't give a fuck about their feelings.
What?
But
So was one of them cheating or something?
I think he was playing with a handicap. So he's like one pawn short or some shit.
Uh, so like Gundam.
Gundam would need an engine. And this needs someone's heart. And how do you test that though?
With magic.
By the way, as much as this Apocrypha has been out for a while, not all of the servants here are out yet in Fate Grand Order, actually.
I'm wondering, has the war started? Because why is that one already summoned?
Now, I think the Ict Millennials said, we're starting the war. And then the clock tower side was like,
All of them are
could you
under
like
your
not?
side, brother. Oh.
So they're going to start summoning theirs now to stop those guys.
Well, in the end, all of them has to die until one, right? So Even the
I
seven that
have no
fall under
idea.
the one master have to kill each other.
I have no idea, because I legit has not read anything about the storyline. I just know because I checked the art book, so I know like what the servants are for each side. Or I have the general idea of what the fuck is the servant looks like for each side, I should say.
Who is this Shishigo guy? Why is he so strong?
So yeah, he's pretty lucky to get Mordred because he could have called any other ones like Tristan, Bedivere,
Tristan.
Lancelot, uh, Gawain.
Gawain's good.
They're all pretty good actually, but
Except Tristan.
yeah. Pretty sure Mordred's a step above them most usually.
Yeah. She or
Ah,
he is a
so
king.
that's the trap. That's I don't remember the name. That's Berserker, and that's Sumanai.
Saber. Sumanine.
Yes,
What?
Sumanai. That's what people call him in
Frankenstein?
Fate Grand Order. Sumanai. Oh my god!
What?
That's
Oh,
a servant, by the way.
that's a servant?
Sorry, he's supposed to be a servant. He is a servant in Fate Grand Order.
No way.
Who do you think that is?
I have no idea.
The uh, the hint was back when the 49 people died.
Oh.
You figured it
How
out
am I
yet?
supposed to know that? I mean, he's way different.
So you know who it is yet?
The last Magus?
No, the old dude that I said was a servant.
Alibaba?
No. Yeah, that that thing looks awesome. You know, the helmet and
Yeah,
that
okay.
sword. I legit want this thing. Like, I'm not sure you can cosplay that though.
Yeah, because you need magic to move it.
So, from the servants that have shown up so far and do show up in Fate Grand Order, the servants of Black that was summoned, Astolfo is a rider. He, yes, it's a trap. He
Which one is
is
the rider?
the pink hair,
Oh,
pink spiky hair. He
okay.
is a rider class. SR rating.
What does he
Uh,
ride? My dick?
uh, I mean, if you swing that way, remember it's a dude. The one with the veil is a
That's
berserker.
Frankenstein?
Correct? How the fuck did you know?
Okay. Because the bolt.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. The the other guy that wasn't Sumanai is not out yet. I think that was supposed to be. No, wait. Let's just leave it for next episode or something. I'll probably tell you who they are. And the guy at the front was Siegfried, aka
What?
Sumanai.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he uses Balmung at the start.
What's the connection between Siegfried and 49 guys?
No, not Siegfried. Not Siegfried. The guy they
Saber.
summoned. The guy they summoned.
Okay.
That's Siegfried.
The
Not the
saber,
guy.
right? Okay.
Not the guy sitting at the front.
Yeah,
The
no,
guy
he
sitting
used
at the
Balmung.
front. I'll tell you in a bit. That's John.
That's
By the way,
one.
she's not one of the seven.
Oh, John.
That's John. She's not one of the seven on either side. That's why I said it's 8 to 3 8.
So the enemy, the black side, will also summon another one then.
That's the part I'm confused about, because it's supposed to be Amako Sashiro, but according to the conversation we had before, he is a master as well, so, things get confusing, but who cares?
Yes.
Anyway, here's some facts about Sumanai, aka Siegfried, in Fate Grand Order.
Why is he called Sumanai?
He's called Sumanai because he is one of the very first SR sabers in the game, and it's been almost 2 years since Fate Grand Order Japan has been launched, and he is still one of the worst sabers in the game. Hence, Sumanai.
No.
Well, he's not terrible, as in like he's very tanky, but he does like crap damage. So I and like you know why Siegfried is a myth, right?
Yeah, I guess because he slayed. What did he slay?
A dragon.
Oh yeah.
Balmung is a dragon slaying sword or something. Yeah, but that's the thing. The dragons are like rider class. He's saber class. He's not strong against rider class, so we don't know why he's saber class. And things get weird.
So
He's not used like legit. When you start playing Fate Grand Order, you go to Fuyuki City in the first chapter, and then you go to Orleans. There, you fight a lot of dragons, so you go like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna use Siegfried here. He's gonna be super powerful," and then he's like, does jack shit, and then you friend summon, so the free one, and then you get Sasaki Kojiro, that assassin from Fate Stay Night. He will out damage Siegfried. That is how terrible Siegfried was. Hence, he was called Sumanai. AKA, when you summon him, the game goes like, "We are so sorry. You got this guy."
So what's the paper scissor mechanics for the servant class?
In anime, it doesn't work that way. But in Fate Grand Order, it's like Saber wins against Lancer, wins against Archer, wins against Saber. That's the three. And then Caster wins against Assassin, wins against Rider, wins against Caster. And then Berserker
Okay.
is just weak and strong to everyone. Oh, and everyone other than Berserker does like half damage to rulers. Because ruler.
How about Berserker to Berserker?
They just do 1.5 damage to each other.
No.
I think. But yeah, out of all of these, all of these servants in this series, I personally think Mordred is the coolest because that helmet, fuck yeah, and that sword, hell yeah. That's my personal opinion.
What's her sword name?
And I can't remember
Okay.
because I read the art book in Japanese, so I can't really read. I just saw what it looks like, and in the art book, it actually shows you how the mechanism, like where the each part of the helmet goes to at the behind and in front. So like,
Oh wow, nice.
yeah, it's like very detailed. Except I can't read because Japanese. I can't read Japanese. My bad. But yeah, how many servants have we got so far? Like 5?
From the red side, I think only 2 or 1. I think only 1. From the black side, 5.
Well, you actually could see some more if you
Yeah,
pause
we
a
see
lot
Kian.
in the prologue when they were gonna clash the laser swords, but
We
yeah,
see a
you're
lot of
just
columns, a lot of magician dying. Because
yeah,
they're not wearing any armor.
yeah. Well, you don't see mages wearing heavy armor in most games, so
You
I
don't
guess
see
that's fair.
mages going to the middle of the battle.
Yeah, but that's what happens. And yeah, I can't remember the name of the sword. Damn it.
Like Excalibur MK2, Mark II.
No, it's not. God damn it, I can't remember. Morgan? Was it Morgan?
Oh. Hi, I'm Modred, and this is my sword, Morgan.
Can't remember. Well, the weird thing is, if the legend is true, Mordred kills King Arthur with a spear, not a sword. So you know, just roll with it.
Okay. So she has a spear then.
Yeah, except it
Hopefully
doesn't show
not
up
between
here
her
because
legs.
she's using a sword. So you know. Oh, by the way, follow. In according to the rule of women's armor in Fate Grand Order, the higher level she is, the less armor she wears. I have no idea if that's going to happen in this anime, but we get ahead of ourselves and digress a lot. So let's end it here. Uh, yep, that's episode 1. Hope you enjoyed, guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.